Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the... Heath Fillmyer is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner goes for second. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up.
Hit well again. Down the right field line, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
3 runs already home here. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. A swing and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Buddy Bashirs comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Roll. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. At the track, the wall. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you 1, we'll take 1. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
His line against Justin Verlander, no hits in 16 tries. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in this. All set for the start of the inning, and in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
George Springer the next to hit, and if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead holds it. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The first baseman, Daniel.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind, 0-2. And this is strike 3 call. Now,
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
so here's Tyler Naquin. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. In his career, Seager brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Kyle Seager. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Alex Reyes is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas.
The second baseman, Miguel.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Cabrera. No hits to this point. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time and just now to the plate. JT Realmuto, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. They're out. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. This one skied out toward right. Blackman is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL. Lead. Verlander sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 out. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Charlie Blackman. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now back, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit well again down the right field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Kyle Seager. Line drive, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The count now at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Johnny Lassiter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Comes set, and the 0-1 rolled slowly down the third baseline. So far this year against Southpaws, Cabrera is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to take his hacks again, George Springer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 15-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Tigers.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. In the striding in, Didi Gregorius. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Braun now. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Kelvin Herrera gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 0-1. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that's off the left field wall. Throw into second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Diego Castillo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Torres. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fatness, AB.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So he sets him down swinging. Cesar Torres goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right. Play for the first out. One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Ryan Braun, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Kyle Seager. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Shot toward right center. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. Braun blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So no runs on 2 hits. Here's Robbie Grossman.
Leading up for the Tigers, the left fielder.
Foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Perez has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their.
Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. On a rope to the second baseman. Thought the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Tigers,
Daniel Murphy steps in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Blackman. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Tigers strand. So striding forward now, Roberto Perez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackman. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Betts at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Cesar Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings in George Springer.
Center fielder, number 13.
Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard to the right. Foul. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is on the ground over to first. Murphy has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. So the breaking ball locked him up there. Andrelton Simmons is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robbie Grossman becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Verlander pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Popped him up. Perez is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-1. The Baltimore Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-3. The Cleveland Indians totaled 11 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the visiting Red Sox 6-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-2. The Oakland Athletics put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-3. The Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-6. The Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 5-3. Clay Buchholz got his 3rd win this season, helping the Brewers grab the win over the Nationals 5-4. The Diamondbacks tossed a combined 1-hitter as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-1. Wander Franco added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Rockies to a win against the White Sox 4-3. The Dodgers set